Welcome to part 2 of my age domain video. Part 1, which was published a couple of days ago. I'll put the link somewhere here, somewhere there. We deep dive into why we go after age domains for backlinks, why they are powerful, how we find them. In this video, we're going a bit more technical. Not only are we going to show how I personally find them and rank for the most toughest competitive keywords, but also we go a little bit into how do you want to structure them, the technical aspects of it, the anchor text to push different keywords, things like that. So make sure you subscribe, whatever you want to do, but keep coming back to the YouTube channel because here is where you're learning how to rank websites, get them to rank on Google, get the calls going, and send them to clients and get your cash going. All right. So with that, here's the video. But just because it's got a lot of domains and it's powerful doesn't mean it's a clean domain. I want to make sure it's not being spammed by some crazy spam backlinks, and that's why it's got a lot of these backlinks. So I go down here and I check the anchor text. I want to see natural anchor text. What do I mean natural? If the website is about stock freebies, I want to see anchor text like stock freebies like this. I have no idea what this is. I don't want to see casino. Anything with casino, Viagra, porn, pharmaceutical is all spammy. Anything to do with foreign, if it's 1 or 2 foreign, it's okay. But like 59 foreign stuff, I want to stay away, right? Why? Because somebody probably bought this and they probably used it as a PBN or some kind of a spammy domain to do some black hat stuff. And so there's a chance that there may be some kind of a Google penalty. And if I buy it and I connect it to my site, the Google penalty may transfer to my site. So I don't like what I'm seeing here. Make sense so far? So then I just go to the next one and I keep going. So $69, I'm not going to go buy the 600, 300. You can go and check it out if anyone looks good. But $69, this one looks good. php.org, right? Again, and then you just keep going through this. Go check if it's indexed. It is indexed, and look, learn PHP for beginners. So PHP is a language. So maybe this was a real website once upon a time. I can go here, put it over here, and see what kind of domains is over here and how many. 2,000 domains. Okay, looks powerful. I'm going to come down here. Again, this is good, but these stuff, foreign stuff. Makes sense? So there's a bit of a time involved, time element. You have to go through it. It could be a pain, if you will. But over time, you can train your eye to find good ones. Okay. So I can keep, the way I do it is I just go and find the cheapest ones, $15. Okay. And then I see how many people this is the bidding tool. So there are other people bidding on it. Okay. So it's cheap. Where's that? $15. And there's 2 people bidding. So if there are 2 people bidding, it may be a real good one and they're seeing something real in it, right? So then I can go and check this. I will check the site colon. I'm not going to check it right now because you want to make sure it's indexed, but I'm going to go ahead and then put it over here. And let's see if we can find a good one. So we have an understanding of what a good one looks like. You guys have seen what a bad one looks like. Let's see how a good one looks like. Come on, computer. 300,000 backlinks. Okay, let's see how many domains. But I want to go down here. This is not bad. You see that? It's all about, this is natural. It's all about, so the website URL, the brand name, you see that? Looks like some kind of a grill. Does anyone know this language?
Yeah, it's Spanish. It's about books. So quick question. If it's a foreign, you can tell actually, because it has Spain highlighted in Europe and Mexico and Argentina or some, anyway. So what if it is something that we think, hey, this is real, but it's in a foreign country. Would we want to use it?
If it's real foreign country, you can use it. I always find ones, like the ones in Indian ones, I find ones easy because I can speak, a couple of Indian languages, right? So I can find easy Indian ones and theme it. So in this case, here we go, right? Great question. I like what I'm seeing. It's very powerful. It had to do with, what does it say in Spanish? It's something in the books you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe it was a bookstore, library, I don't know, right? And there's other ways to check it with going to web archive and all that. You don't have to, there's extra steps. But I like what I'm seeing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and buy that. right? So I can go now here, where is that $15 one? I can right click on this and I can go to domain auction. It will redirect me to GoDaddy or Pool or Snap, whatever it is. So this one, GoDaddy is what is selling this to me. So when I click on this, it will go to GoDaddy, right? And it says, look, it's available, 15 bucks. I'm logged into my GoDaddy, right? I can go place a bid and I buy it. Okay, I may have to bid it out with them and try to outbid each other. And this is an auction domain. So that's what I mean by auction domain, because there's 4 days for this auction to end. For the next 4 days, you and those two guys will try to outbid each other. And so I have had cases where I start bidding at 15 bucks, it's gone up to 100 bucks. So I have a mental kind of a limit where if it's more than 100 bucks, I won't bid, because I'm not going to spend money more than 100 bucks. I can find other ones that are cheaper and powerful. But a couple of times I have bought domains for 200, even 300 bucks because they were powerful and I think they were useful. Does that make sense? So based on your resources, your finances, your time, you make the decision on what you want to buy. But once you find this domain, let's say you buy this, let's say we bought this, right, in auction. This has nothing to do with concrete, but it's all about books. I'm going to host it in GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever. Then I'm going to theme this to my money site, which is Concrete Contractor Pasadena, this one here. So how do I theme this is in the title tag, right? I would put my main keyword, Concrete Company Pasadena, Texas, you want to put that, or whatever, right? Or if, even this is good enough. Or if you want to make it more natural, because this has QD build something, you can do something like QD Liberals Concrete Company. It doesn't matter, right? No one's going to read it. No one's from Google is going to come and read and say what it is does not make sense. It is Google is an algorithm. The bot will come, it will read this and say, okay, it's all about concrete. The website is QD, whatever, but it's about concrete. Then go and check the H1 header, and again you put concrete. This time you mix it up, concrete contractor maybe, right? And then in the content, you write a 500 to maybe 1,000 word article all about concrete contractor in Pasadena. And you could write anything. You could write a story about how you grew up in Spain. You always loved concrete. Your dream was to become a concrete contractor. It doesn't matter. But whatever you write about concrete, you put those keywords, concrete contractor, Pasadena, and this. And then from this content, you link to this money site using the anchor text. Anchor text, for those of you who don't know, is the clickable, linkable portion, right? That text. And that should have concrete contractor or concrete contractor Pasadena or some of those variations, which we'll go into later on. Does this make sense so far? Anybody's got any questions on this?
Kind of curious, if we left the Que de Libros in there, would Google, I'm wondering if Google would ding us related to relevancy.
No, you can put a little bit of there. You want to think natural, right? Okay, let's take let's be natural. Let's think about this, right? Good question, by the way.
Because what about books and concrete are not the same?
Great, perfect idea, right? Give me your favorite book, Dora. Give me your favorite book.
Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss.
Come on, give me a smaller title. I need to type the whole thing. Smaller title. All the places you go.
Actually, it's O-O-H. But anyway.
Okay, here we go, right? Let me copy this. Let me search for this. Here's what I'm going. This is the number one thing that's ranking. This is the number two thing that's ranking. Okay. Number one is Amazon. Google knows Amazon is the authority on books, so it's bringing up Amazon. But we don't know what this is. Google lands on this page. It has no idea this is about that. This is about Dinocchio, something like Pinocchio.net. But Google's reading all places here, the title tag, all places. Then it goes down here, it talks about Dr. Seuss. You see where I'm going? This is some kind of a poem. I don't know what it is. But what I'm going with it is, just because you need to rank for a keyword doesn't mean your website has to be only about that keyword or that relevant niche. You could write anything about anything. And if it's powerful enough, you have some keywords and it's going to show up. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? So let's say if I want to rank for concrete, let's just take the same thing and let's see what other keywords are coming up, right? Yelp is coming up, Yellow Page is coming up, okay? We get all of this coming up, facebook.com. Let's open this up. He's got the title tag's got concrete. This is the title tag. Come on, computer, right? But there's how many times is the word concrete contractor coming compared to other stuff, right? If I copy this whole thing and I see how many words does it have, let's say it's got I don't know, let's say it's got 200 words, only maybe 10 to 20 words, 10% has concrete, but it's still coming up. It's got foundation, it's got Hernandez, DMC, custom, coatings, you see? So where I'm going with this is, even though your domain, you want to put concrete contractor in the title tag, in the important elements, on-page elements, and the content has all about concrete. More percentage talks about concrete and contractor and Pasadena than Quibot, Quidebo, whatever that was. So Google's like, okay, 90% of the relevance is on concrete. Yes, there's some relevance to library and books and whatever that was in Spanish, but 90% is concrete. So it kind of favors you. Does that make sense? Right? That's how you take a powerful PBN and you theme it and you link it. And you do it 2, 3, 4 of those PBNs, and each PBN has 100 domains going into it. You get the power of 400, if not 1,000 domains linking to your website and pushing it.